As we continue our journey through the Sahara Desert, the terrain turns more rugged. Unaware at this point that the desert has some serious and unexpected challenges in the days that lie ahead. So we hit the rocks, really bumpy. Sometimes it's easier to just follow the small sort of camel tracks instead of the main roads. I can show you here. There is the main road, and here I'm following these small tracks, which is actually a little bit better. It's overcast, really happy with that. Makes it a lot more bearable, and we drink less water than we usually do, so we're good with the water situation.
Bonjour. Ça va? Bien? Ah, that's beautiful. Heb je mooi gekocht? Ah, prachtig. Awesome, beautiful, huh? Yeah. Okay. These children, they wanted to sell us some bracelets, and they didn't beg or anything. We had quite a lot here in Morocco, asking for money or asking for pens or gifts. We bought 2 of them. Of course, people have a tough life here, so we think that's a good way to do it.
We are just brewing our coffee here down below. I looked into the distance and I thought, I can't see the dunes anymore. And I can actually see the sand in the air right now. The wind is picking up, so let's see.
What is really scary though is that there can also be a wall of sand coming your way. It's called a sirocco. It's almost like a mountain range coming your way, and then suddenly it hits you. It can last for hours and hours. It's really kind of a dangerous thing, actually. So much sand that can act so abrasively.
Look at it, it completely changed. Came our way, and yeah, we should be good. We have GPS connection, and the road is still visible, but it's a wild place.
So the wind is really picking up right now. We have to make sure that nothing blows away. We have some bits and bobs laying loose, and man, it's pretty intense. For the nomads living here in the past, dromedary, they would kill them in a severe sirocco. They would gut them out, and they would climb into the belly of the beast, so to speak, to survive these siroccos. Really horrible, of course, but that's the way they could survive. Wow.
I got a feeling that my lips look pretty interesting. Yeah, it's a thing to keep on managing. Anyways, the storm kind of stopped. I'm happy about that because it was a little bit intense. But yeah, I'm also glad to have experienced it, because I thought to experience the desert only with like sunny conditions, but this is a totally different thing. Here again. It's so beautiful, the texture and the movement of the sand. It's rough. Setting off from Fumsgit, we cycle across the Sahara Desert towards Mehamit. a remote town in the east of Morocco near the Algerian border. Navigating demanding landscapes over several days and caught off guard by an unforeseen storm. The wind suddenly subsides for a moment, presenting us with a night that previously existed only in fairy tales. Here the sand dunes start. It's such an impressive sight. The sand looks so pristine and untouched, and I actually don't want to walk on it because it's so beautiful. The Sahara covers, I think, around 32 or 33% of the whole continent of Africa. Can you imagine? So it stretches from the Moroccan coast all the way to the other side, to the other coast in Egypt or Sudan. Yeah, that's just fascinating to think about, right? The sun is just coming up. We're now on the stony path again. We're heading to the next oasis. We heard there's a very tiny little shop or a restaurant, we're not sure actually. It's about 10 kilometers away, and there we can stock up with our water for the next 1.5 days after, because there's no shops or water wells after this. So we just topped up our water at this little restaurant. We informed about the route and we decided to change plans. This way is much shorter, but we've heard from many people that it's a difficult stretch because of the sand. But he said it's quite okay. And the other road is just a whole lot of bumpiness all the way, and we're getting a little tired of the rocks. Yeah, it's just very energy demanding and also time consuming. So this is our decision point. Looks very sandy, but I think we're gonna try for a little while. Perhaps we have to turn back, but let's try at least. Eric is now going to have a look up there, because this is the first bit and it doesn't really look very promising.
So I had a look up there. As far as the eye can see, it's rocky desert and the path looks pretty good up there. This part is sandy, it's gonna be hard to push the bikes. And how many pieces like this are coming? So what choice will we make?
I say this part, the adventurous part. What about you?
Let's do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I was already thinking, what do I hear? And suddenly my bottle cage fell off.
We're riding now here on this, almost feels like a dry riverbed. There is some sand interspersed, so we have to kind of sway in and out to avoid the sandy bits. There are still some challenges coming. We've been told that there is a section of about 10 kilometers with a lot of sand, probably mean a lot of pushing. It's very hard with the fully loaded bikes. Before that, we're gonna have a last night in the desert. We're gonna look for a camp soon and then we're gonna enjoy the last night under the stars. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Ça va bien? Et toi? Come here.
This man walks up to us with a chai.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Whoa. I feel my teeth falling out.
Oh, but it's delicious.
It's too delicious.
It's so delicious.
It's so addictive. We are about 10 kilometers before Mohammed, and we have an amazing last camp spot here in between the dunes next to the Dra River. We've been around 4 to 5 days here into the desert. It has been an absolute wonderful, sort of mysterious experience. Can't really put it into words. We've tried to capture it as well as we can, but you should really come here to experience it yourself, you know, the elements, the smell and kind of the roughness, remoteness and the vastness of the landscape. It's really something special and definitely a place that I want to come back to.
So we were just admiring the beautiful colors in the clouds and in the sky, and we looked over there and suddenly we see this big cloud of dust and it looks like sand, and actually now it's blowing over there and it's blowing over there as well. So, and the wind is picking up now. It was dead calm and now the wind is picking up. We better throw the outer tent over the tent because I think the sand is coming this way. It's already coming now.
Whoa. Alright, this was insane. Obviously we couldn't film it, but you can see the atmosphere just completely changed in like a few minutes. There's sand blowing everywhere. We could see it already coming, but we weren't sure if it was coming this way or...
Okay, the packs ripped out of the ground, so we have to redo them. The tent is bending all over the place.
You need some help or can I show them up there?
Yeah.
Yeah? Wow, it's bizarre. It's suddenly transitioned from a beautiful, clear, open sky to completely covered. It's like night already. Look at it.
So, sandstorm. Here's the vestibule. I put all the bags in front of it, so hopefully the sand can't blow underneath, and I keep it clean inside. Oh yeah, this is already. Oh, look at the sand everywhere.
Yeah.
Can you see? Look at the bags here.
No, sand everywhere.
Sand. Moet ik de lens even afstoppen.
Oh, je hebt een bloedneus.
Heb ik een bloedneus? Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, there's so much dust in the air. Yeah, it's very dry. So, do you have something? Like a, yeah. Also, just now we found a tick here, quite a big one. So we are stripping here in the tent, in the sand, with the dust blowing around, doing a tick check. So that's a new experience. Hopefully the wind will let down and the sand will lie down as well, so we can have a good night's sleep. or else we're in for it. And then it will be a long, long night. Good morning. The wind is still blowing and there is sand everywhere in the tent. All on our stuff, our sleeping bags, our mats, the clothing, everywhere. So we're trying to get it off our stuff and get it as cleanly packed away as possible. But it's a chore and a half. So we're doing that right now. From here we're gonna head out to Mohammed with some challenges on the road, we heard, with sand patches that are pretty deep and tough to get through. Hopefully then we're gonna find a place where we can rest up and clean our stuff out, and yeah, we're in for some rest after a fantastic time in the desert, but it has been tough as well.
Those last 10 kilometers, as the locals warned, were a real test. We didn't film much and we needed all our focus and energy to tackle this short but seriously draining stretch. Honestly, those few hours put our relationship to the test, but in the end we came out stronger. We knew this part would be tough, but the unexpected storm added another layer. Looking back, it's pretty cool seeing we did it, even though at the time it was incredibly challenging.
So the wind is just relentless, and we're pushing already for about an hour or so, and the progress is so slow. Sometimes we have to cross these little sand dunes and it's just tough going.
It's insane. Yeah, I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, we'll try to persevere on, and it's about 5 kilometers, but could take another hour or two. So let's check it out.
Than all the days we've had in the desert so far. It's beautiful, but it's full on headwind and the sand is blowing in your eyes and everything, and it's hardcore for sure. I'm not sure if I'm liking it. We can kill each other right now. We have made it to Mohammed.
Yeah, what a battle. This last stretch, wow, it's gonna be in the books for sure. Man, the wind and the sand, and my eyes hurt. Your eyes are hurting too, right?
Yeah. We've been here for 5 days, but it feels like we've been here for a month. We feel very drained, but also excited, and somehow it's sad and exciting at the same time.
Yeah, it was hard going, really tough tracks, and but such a beautiful scenery, and this is truly next level. Fantastic, and yeah, now relaxing also sounds really tempting. Showering. Ooh, yeah. So we hope
we need it very bad.
We hope you liked the video, and give it a like if you haven't already, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next adventure.
See you there.
Bye.